Museveni hoye! President Museveni hoye! Your Excellency, General Yoweri Museveni, Chairman of the National Resistance Movement, President of the Republic of Uganda, and the Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, who is the father and the beacon of this region, one of Africa's most progressive ideologue and of our time, and undeniably one of the greatest sons of Africa. The Vice Chairman, Secretary General, distinguished members of the NRM Central Executive Committee, honorable delegates, all cadres of the NRM, fellow comrade Secretary Generals of political parties represented here, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Because I am Kenyan and East African, I will remind you all that we recently hosted Chan jointly. When Kenya lost in the quarterfinals, all Kenyans were rallying behind Uganda. But I know one day we shall not have a Kenya team. One day we will not have a Uganda team. One day we will not have a Tanzanian team. We will have an East African team by the vision of His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni. I am deeply honored to address this important congregation, the NRM Delegates Conference of the Revolutionary Party, which has laid the unbending foundation of the modern Ugandan nation state. At this juncture, let me take this opportunity, Mr. President, on behalf of the United Democratic Alliance, and in particular, on behalf of our party leader, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to convey his fraternal greetings of peace, unity, progressive partnership, and equally congratulate you on his behalf on your election as chairman of NRM and on your nomination as the party's presidential candidate in the next year's general election in February. You know, I'm also an alumna of Nali. Tunasema hongera sana. Ongeza tena. Your Excellency, General Museveni, allow me to make special mention and extend my sincere gratitude to my long-term friend, as he has referred me to, my brother, the Secretary General, who on your behalf invited us to this robust gathering. About 3 decades ago, powered by a youthful quest for Africa's transformation, destiny summoned us to progressive struggle. Richard Todwong, then Speaker of the Makerere University Students Guild, and I doubling up as the chairman of the Moi University Students Organization and the Kenya National Students Union, KENASU. With comrades from the South, we aspired and toiled for a prosperous Africa. Our paths, dear comrade, have once again crossed. Richard Todwong as Secretary General of the NRM and I as Secretary General of the United Democratic Alliance. It is with the same conviction, Your Excellency, that I believe all of Africa's path will cross once again and sweep away the artificial borders of colonial division that separate us. Here in the East, there will be no Ugandans, Kenyans, Tanzanians, Rwandans, Burundians, South Sudanese or Congolese or Somalis, but just East Africans in pursuit of a common destiny and shared prosperity. And as President Museveni said, strategic security. If you face your bombs against us, we defend our people. The NRM has metamorphosed over time into one of Africa's liberation movement that is more stable, visionary, and ideologically grounded. I therefore salute the transformative leadership of His Excellency General Yoweri Museveni, who has over the decades steered NRM and Uganda through challenging tides and with clarity of purpose and Pan-African commitment, thus making Uganda a beacon of political stability, economic resilience, and ideological consistency. We salute you, Your Excellency. The NRM has stayed true to its founding principles of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy. These principles have not only transformed Uganda's internal governance, but has also made NRM a pillar of regional diplomacy, conflict resolution, continental thought leadership, and the citadel of Pan-Africanism and Pan-African struggle. The United Democratic Alliance, though a younger party, finds deep ideological convergence with the NRM. In fact, my party leader, His Excellency President William Ruto, has deep love and profound affection for Honorable Yoweri Museveni as a beacon where we can all learn from. Both parties believe that economic empowerment of the common citizens is not a slogan, but a duty. UDA's bottom-up economic transformation agenda, Better, shares the same spirit of NRM's pro-people, grassroots-centered and based model of wealth creation. UDA and NRM share a firm belief in sovereignty and Pan-Africanism. We resist foreign ideological manipulation to promote African solutions for African problems. We must have the African Union play a pivotal role in resolving all of Africa's challenges. This spirit, exemplified by the East African Community's revival and the vision of an integrated Africa, is a principle that binds us, both the NRM, the UDA, and all the parties that wish to liberate Africa. As we gather here in Kampala, we are not just celebrating the strength of the NRM, we are reaffirming the shared dreams of our people, the ideological unity of our movements, and the duty we owe to our next generation. In the words of Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, unity will not make us rich, but it will make it difficult for Africa to be disregarded and humiliated. Let us rise together as the vanguard of self-reliant, free-thinking, and economically empowered Africa. Your Excellency, the UDA party wishes you and the NRM victory in next year's general elections. I am sure you will win it, and shares in your aspirations as you leap into a middle-income economy, and say also as we leap into an East African Federation in the years to come, so that before we all part, we have been able to realize that dream. Long live NRM! Long live NRM! Long live President Museveni! Long live the partnership of NRM and UDA! Long live East Africa! Long live Africa! Thank you all, for God, our continent, and my country. Thank you very much. I am here with a number of officials from the UDA. We have the Executive Director, Mr. Nicodemus Bore. We have a member of the Elections Board. When I tell you we must cancel the borders that divide us as a nation or as nations, Farah Etiang is a Teso from Kenya who is a member of the Elections Board of the UDA party. We also have the Special Advisor in the Office of the Secretary General, Sebastian Mwangangi. And I have given the protocol of the NRM gifts for some of our comrades here today, to the National Chairman and Mama Janet Museveni, to the NRM Secretary General, to the Honorable Diana who picked me up from the airport, Minister of State in the Vice Presidency, to fellow colleagues, Secretary Generals of the ANC, RPF, the South Sudan SPLM, and the CNDD-FDD from Burundi, and definitely Major Wich, so that they can also continue to have paraphernalia of the UDA party so that we remember each other. NRM hoye! NRM hoye! Uganda hoye! East Africa hoye! Africa hoye! God bless you.